is literally people next door. And my winter's open because I need some light, you know. Anyways, welcome back to my channel. My name's Zara and welcome to my booktube channel, Sarawatreads, because I go by Sarawat on everything, as I should. Anyways, so today we're going to be talking about the 24 books I want to read in 2024. So it's currently the 14th of June, so like we are halfway through the year. So this is a little late, but like guys, I'm catching up on my booktube stuff, especially the wrap up. So anyways, we're gonna be talking about that while I just count this crocheting. If I'm actually loosening my project, here's the project I'm gonna be loosening. It's supposed to be a book cover. There's a lot of hair on it. It's supposed to be a book cover for my Queen of Nothing old cover. I do like the original cover, but I didn't want to try making a book cover because I'm friends with basically my whole friend group or readers, so that's a good present idea, you know what I mean? And also I wanted on my own, but unfortunately I made way too many mistakes in this one. I am gonna undo this. I'm gonna be trying another one. Maybe this one is a little too experienced for me for the level of crocheting I'm at, so we're gonna be undoing this while I tell you about the 24 books I want to read. Some of these books I read already, because I think I made this list 2024 already started and I made this list, so some of these books I read already and I put it on this list even though I read it already. So first book we have is The War God's Favorite by Jenny Fox. This was actually a book recommended by my friend. She has the physical, so like the physical was going around the friend group, so my other friend had it, but then she said she's just not looking like she's gonna be in the mood to read it soon, so then I took it and that was my first read of 2024 actually. So I'm gonna list, if I read it already, I'm gonna list the month I read it so that you guys can look out for that wrap up when it comes out. Trust, I prefer going into books blind, so when I say this is on my reading list, I do not know what this book is about. Like bare minimum, I do not want to know. I do not need to know. If it's on my list, I'm just gonna finish it. So, but now I do know The War God's Favorite was about a slave and a prince. It was so silly, I'm not even gonna lie. Spoiler for the wrap-up, but I gave it like a 4-star. And starting the year with a 4-star, that's some cool energy right there. So yeah, first one was War God's Favorite. I do recommend it. The next was All This Twisted Glory by Tahira Mafi. This was the third book in the This Woman Kingdom series. If you have not heard me yet about the This Woman Kingdom series, I fear I'm going to start, but not in this video though. I did it in February, so in the February wrap up, trust me, I'm gonna yap. I just need people to read This Woman Kingdom. Like if you take one, okay, no, you need to read the blurb. You need to read the blurb first and then see if that's what you're into, because I'm not gonna take the fault for if you decide to start the series and the series isn't for you. But like, I like it. That's why I'm recommending it. Yo, I love this. Fuck, I love this series. But like, I started it without knowing it wasn't finished. The book goes first This Woman Kingdom, and then these Infinite Threads, and then All This Twisted Glory. Anyways, since I forgot what I was saying, let's just move on. But just know, This Woman Kingdom series. Next we have Bride by Elia Hazelwood. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm not a big Elia Hazelwood girl. Like got books or like a palette cleanser, and this book I purely added here because everyone was yapping about it. I finished it in February. I gave it a 4. I joked on my Goodreads review that I actually went to 4.5 or 0.5 because there was a AO3 acknowledgement. So guys, that was just a joke. It was a 4. It was like a mid 4, if that makes sense. It was a good time. Anyways, I did that. And then you have The Serpent and the Wings of Night by Carissa Broadbent. Now listen, I had a time reading this. I had a time, and I hated the fact that Miss Broadbent is actually problematic, because I gave The Serpent and Wings of Night a 5-star. I was so sad when I found out that Carissa Broadbent doesn't support Palestine. I was like, damn girl, you had one job. You had one job. Then we have the Natural series. I put this in knowing damn well I read the Naturals already. Like I'm talking, I put it in after I read the Naturals. Damn, this is a whole video, guys. What are you doing here on a Friday? The Natural series, I 100% recommend. I did it in March. Why is this man? I did it in March. It's just beautiful. Full series, I give a 5-star. In terms of the individual books, I'll talk about that in the wrap up. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but anyways, and then we have A Court of Wings and Ruin. I unfortunately started the Equator series before I found out that Sarah J. Maas is problematic and doesn't support Palestine. And I have, oh wait, this is one of the few physical books I have. Hold on guys, I need to get this note. I have this is the only Equator book I have, and I got it before I started this series because I somehow thought this was the first book. Let's not question my choices. But anyway, I started it. Not this, I started the series. So at the time, A Court of Wings and Ruin was the last book I needed to read. Not the last book, the next book I needed to read. Anyways, A Court of Wings and Ruin, I have finished A Court of Wings and Ruin. I read it in February. So now, and I have finished A Court of Frost and Starlight. So literally it's just A Court of Silver Flames waiting for me. But like, I've heard a lot of bad things about it. So that's how I've been putting it off. But trust, I'll finish it just so that I can be done with the series. I already like said the Equator series is the last that Sarah J. Maas is seeing of me, purely because, well, who she's supporting. Anyways, so, but I do just want to finish it just to finish the world. But I don't want to forget stuff. Trust, I'll be there soon. I will be there soon. I want to be done with the series. Like a lot of these books, like I made it my unofficial goal that I want to read a lot of book talk books this year, purely just to get them out of the way. Like I don't want, like I want to know if you recommended me this book that's on book talk, do I trust your recommendations, or must I just be like, oh yeah, I never read that yet, so I don't know if I must trust you. Like if you recommending me, let's think of a book I haven't read. Okay, Emily Henry, I haven't read anything about. If you recommended me any book by Emily Henry, I don't know if I must trust you or not. Like, I don't know if I must trust your book critics. Like, if you give me Colin Hoover, I'm already like, nah, I'm alright. But like, the other authors, I don't know. So I told myself this is the year for me to sort out who I like, what books I like in terms of book talk books, and whether I must trust book talk books. And then next, this is a whole ass knot that does not need to be here. Next we have another Eliezer Wood book, Chicken Mate. This book, I think it came out in 2022, and I saw it when it came out in 2022. But I tend to wait for like books hype to die down, and then I started, because that's when people's real opinions start coming through. So this one, I read it in March. I don't remember what I rated it. But like, it was a good time. Again, nothing, I don't want to say nothing special, but like, nothing special. So that's why I feel like Eliezer would have just accepted, we will see each other when I need a palette cleanser. But other than that, I don't know. Like, I know she has a new book coming out. I don't know if it's out yet. Not in Love. I am in no rush to read it. Whether it's out yet or not, I'm alright. Maybe I'll get to it. It's not on the list, but like, if I ever need a palette cleanser, she has a few books I haven't read yet. This not so good now, which is good because it is not gonna come loose. But like, when it comes to undoing it, it's a fight for survival. Thank goodness that Van is leaving. Next we have Heaven Official's Blessing. Now, I've heard a good amount of stuff about this, and I watched season 1 of the anime, so like it's looking like it's gonna be my vibe. But now with those type of books, I have to be in the mood for it, like heavy. I have to like want it, like I need to grab it with, I need to be ready to grab it with both hands. So I've been putting it off until I'm in the right mood for it. But trust, I will be reading it soon. I feel like the couple in this book, they're going to become one of my ultimate trips. Like, I'm talking choosing Korean level. So I'm preparing myself for that, basically. I'm gonna be so disappointed if they're not, but like, trust they are. Okay, the next book, I can't say the name, but because it's a book under St. Martin's Press, so I'm not saying the name. But it is a sequel in a duology. I've been wanting to, it came out in December last year. I've been wanting to read it, but like, I'm in no rush because the first book, it was okay. It was good, but it was okay. So I'm in no rush to get to this book. I will finish it just to get over it, but I'm in no rush to get to this book. And then next one, the Shadow and Bone trilogy. I put this in here purely because I want to read this to get the Six of Crows. Guys, what is happening with this knot? Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I just want to get the Six of Crows. I saw a spoiler for the last book, and that spoiler was not it. So I'm putting it off because of that. But again, I need to finish it because we are halfway through the year. Next year I have read White and Royal Blue. I watched the movie already, but then I heard a lot of people say the movie missed like a lot of details. So then I was just like, okay, let me just I look want to read the book now to see what they missed. And I heard about it before, so I was gonna start it anyways. So I will be getting to that. Now that we're talking about like movies and books, I didn't put it on here, but I heard that We Are Liars, something Liars. I swear it's We Are Liars. And then the sequel's like Family of Liars by E. Lockhart. I've heard about it, and now it's gonna be made into movie or series. So I wanted to read that also, but I only found this out recently, so that's why it's not in this list. Another physical book. There isn't a lot of physical books that I have that I want to read, but I do want to read them, but they're not. Do you guys see? No, you guys see it. I don't want to read them, but they're not in my 24 books. Because again, I want to sort out the BookTok books, and I don't have a lot of unread BookTok books in my physical TBR. Anyway, next book I want to read The First Night, and if I think it was grade 10 where the reading project, then I did They Both Die at the End on my project. If you did not hear me yet about They Both Die at the End, I won't even say I feel we didn't like each other, because I spoke about this book to people I didn't like. If you let me talk, I talked about Both Die at the End. So when this came out, please believe I was so excited. One of my friends, Kiara, actually, she got me this, so shout out to her for my birthday. So I've been wanting to read it, but you see, the thing was They Both Die at the End, I yapped a lot about it, but then I only gave it 3 stars, maybe 2, I don't know. So I'm waiting for like sometime I'll pick this up, but I'm not gonna go looking for it. But trust, this will be read soon. If you have any bad reviews about this, don't tell me. You keep your anyways, this has to be it because I've had this, I think I got it in grade 10, like in the grade 10, but like I've had this for a while, so I need to finish it. And one of my goals was to read, I think, at least 50% of my physical TBR, so I need to get on it. So the next book we have is actually a classic, because I think my goal was to read at least 3 classics this year. I have 2 classics on this list. I haven't decided on the third one I want to read, but like 2 is a good starting point. So our first one is White Nights by Dostoevsky. I've heard a lot about this, and I think it's short, so I feel like this will be a good one to start with. I'm debating on starting with either White Nights or the next book, which is The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. If you've read classics, just let me know which one is more beginner friendly. I haven't decided on the third one also, so again, if you read classics, give me a recommendation. I fear I'm not gonna be able to get this knot. Anyway, so the next is the Caraval series. If you have not heard about the series or Once Upon a Brooklyn, I fear you're actually living under a rock. For real? So I'm such a, like, one of my, I don't want to call it the ick, but like one of the things I don't like is starting a series without reading what I need to read before it, or like reading a series randomly. First thing that comes to mind, the Twisted series. You will not catch me reading Twisted Lies and then Twisted Games. I'm going in order. Like, technically that isn't a good series to talk about because I dropped it off the Twisted Love, but anyways, you get what I mean. So a lot of people said if you want to read the Once Upon a Broken Heart series, you have to read Caraval at first, just to understand the world building. And then my friend said like she started with Once Upon a Broken Heart and she was confused, and I was like, okay, so I'm just gonna start with Caraval first. That's what's on my list. I don't know when I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it in 2024. And then next we have the Good Girls Guide to Murder series by Holly Jackson. This is gonna be made into a series. If you didn't know already, I think it's coming out in July, so I actually want to read this in July. I would say before, but there's another series later on that I need to read this month. I think I'm gonna finish it, but like there's a certain book I need to get past first. But anyways, A Good Girls Guide to Murder, I do want to read it before I watch the series. This was recommended to me, I just that it being a show just like pushed me to finish it. This is officially my most expensive book, and the fact that I have not read it, even though it's my most expensive book, is actually criminal. And that book is Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation. I think I want to read this before I read Heaven Official's Blessing, but then again, I think Heaven Official's Blessing, the writing style is easier. Even though it's by the same author, I'm pretty sure the writing style of Heaven Official's Blessing is easier because I've tried reading it before and I can go through with that. But now this, I think it's the world building or something, but like my head reading this, it's going through it. I'm going through it. So next was the Grandma's Money Cultivation, and then next we have The Unbecoming of Mara Dyer. This is a series I started, oh I don't know when, but I got like halfway, but then I ended up like softy and everything. Not softy and everything, I don't like using that term, but like I took a break from it. So then when I got back to it, I realized I forgot everything, and this is one of those books where you have to know what's going on. So I do have to restart the first book in order to continue the series. But look, the series, it's giving. It's definitely giving. Yeah. This not. The series is definitely giving, so I will be back to that. And I think my friend read it and she said it was good. We didn't end up talking a lot about it because again, I only finished the first book and didn't want spoilers. But anyways, that series was, well, I can't really say the series was good because I only read half of the first book, but like what I read was good, so I will be going back to that. And then the next book we have is A Crane Among Wolves by, I think it was Jane. I remember this book because I got it from the recommendation came from the author, because I saw one of her videos about the book on my For You page. So I do have one of her other books, not physically, but like I have one of the other books I want to read first just to get used to the writing style. And I don't think A Crane Among Wolves is actually out yet, or it comes out like soon. So, but I might read the other book by this author first just to see how her writing style is. It's me and the knots against the world. Matter of fact, it's me against the knots. Anyways, and then next I have the Poppy War trilogy by R.F. Kuang. This, I have not started. Well, one, I'm not in the mood for it yet, but also, have you seen the trigger warning list for this book? The series. The series might ruin me, I feel. So I have to be ready for that. And then we have We Hunt the Flame by Hafsa Fazl. I heard about this after I finished This Woman Kingdom, because I was looking for books similar to it, and then I got this as a recommendation. It's probably not similar, but like I still want to try it because I've heard about it before, and I think that was my sign to just read it. So, and she also released A Tempest of Tea. So that's what's on my list. It's not on this list, but it's on my list. So I will get it eventually. And also I keep seeing her husband on my everywhere. I think it's mostly TikTok, I mean Instagram, I see him. I think it's a duology, I don't know. And I heard stuff about the guy in here, like I was down bad. So we will see, we shall see. At this point, I'm giving up on fighting with the knots and I'm just cutting them. And next we have the 7-year slip by Ashley Boston, something like that. Again, this is on my list because people keep on yapping about it. But I'm not really, I don't actually read a lot of contemporary romances. So I think I'll get this as a palette cleanser after I read a fantasy maybe. So, and then next we have another physical, this is a physical series. I have it. I have the book I'm currently busy with here, the Bridgerton series. I'm currently on Benedict's book, All an Offer for a Gentleman. Bridgerton season 3 part 2 actually came out yesterday, but because I never finished Colin's book, because I'm not there yet, I haven't started. But like, I feel like I'm normally like a binge watcher when it comes to K-drama, so waiting isn't really bothering me. Like, I know the episodes are all out, but I think I've waited longer for K-drama, so I'm alright. I'll get to it when I get to it. And I'm not really on TikTok a lot, and my TikTok isn't really filled with Bridgerton stuff, so I don't really get spoilers. Like, I got some spoilers for part 1, but like, heavy spoilers, nah. So yeah, I'm currently busy with Benedict's book. I gave The Duke and I think it was a 2. Like, it wasn't, okay, let me not say it wasn't bad, but like, it was something. So I gave it a 2. But like, I've read worse books. And then what Background Who Loved Me, I think I gave it a 3, maybe a 3.5. I don't remember. But Anthony, I literally said in my Goodreads review, every time he was being an ass, I would just go like bzz, bzz, like a bee, and that would just provide me some happiness in life. Anyways, and then now I'm on Benedict's book. We actually haven't met Benedict yet. I'm really like a few pages in this book. I'm still with Sophie. Matter of fact, girl didn't even leave for the ball yet. Girl doesn't even know she's leaving for the ball yet, but I know. But like, and then the last book, okay, this is a duology, but the Stolen Air duology. Obviously, there's gonna be something Folk of the Air related, and that is the follow-up series to the Folk of the Air. But I was waiting for the Prisoner's Throne to come out, but he's out now, so I still have to get on that. But I'm planning on reading the Folk of the Air series purely because I want to re-annotate annotate and finish annotating my Crew Prince copy. Well, all of them, but I made some mistakes with the Crew Prince copy. Because that wasn't when I first started annotating, so it looks like when I first started annotating. Trust I'll finish it. That's actually the last book for today. We have not done any crocheting. I'm still busy here. I have the heart left. Okay, so I do still have the purple to do. I finished the white. I don't feel like joining it to my bigger pool of white yarn right now because I do know I'm looking at this purple and I'm like, oh, we need to get going. So this is the part where we say goodbye. I feel like I react a little too much and editing me is gonna hate how much I react. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see more stuff from me, I do have another video on my channel called my Bookish and Popular Opinions video. I did put my bestie Kiara, the one who got me. They both died then. I do have a main channel called sarawatreads. My main Instagram is under the same username. My bookstagram is an Om Told Me Back. That is definitely a They Both Died in reference. If you know, you know. And my Goodreads is under the same name. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to do all the YouTube stuff like comment and subscribe and share to everyone. Like, I want your grandparents to be watching this video. Thank you guys so much for watching.